What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to review artist by the name of Blue and Royal. I don't know if that's two people. I don't know if that's a group. I don't know if that's one person. I've never heard of this person's name, nor have I ever seen this person before. It came down my YouTube and I just decided to push play, and I really like the song. I like the production. I like the sample and the way they use the sample. So it's very backpack, very hip hop. So I decided to bring it in for a review and just to see what we can get out of it, and also just to see what we can give it. All right, let's get into it.
Not many know what legendary means. First round draft picks, playing secondary string. That's why I'm not surprised that they left the team as left to me. My back is like Jim's last name. I carry everything, respect game. Like married couples cherish their wedding ring. Got locked up and got stage fright. You wouldn't dare to.
All right, so right off the bat, I like the song, the production, like I said. I like the way he's flowing. I like the way he raps. He's very backpack, very hip hop. The way that they're shooting it, I understand what they're doing. It's a front yard shot, it's a performance shot, and they can get away with it. This is the kind of video that this is. Although there could have been some work, and whoever shot this, maybe they used a camera, maybe they used a cell phone, but I think they should have color graded it to keep it from looking like a cell phone. Which there's nothing wrong with a cell phone. If that's all you have to shoot with, then shoot with it. But there's ways to color it to give it a little bit of a different character, visually. But ultimately, the homies in the background, the way they look like, I think it looks okay. I think it's fine. That he got homies there, he's got people there, and he's on the front porch. That part is great, but there's a way to shoot it to make it a little bit more interesting. Now, maybe they didn't want to do it that way. Maybe they wanted to do it this exact way. So we're not here to critique them in that sense, but we're here to kind of point out what possibilities could have been, whether it's them, this particular video, or you on your particular shoot, whether it's a video shoot, photo shoot, whatever it is that you're doing. There's always a way to look at it from a different perspective that someone can give you an idea to say, A, B, and C, so that you could be the greatest that you can be. All right. So far, I understand what they're doing, and so far, I like the video. Like I mentioned before, audio has a lot to do with these visuals. Had the audio sounded distorted, this video would have been not that great, because the video looks very cell phone, and it looks as if they shot it with a camera. They didn't color grade it. They didn't give it any character. So a distorted track on top of it just I would have lost interest. Let's get back into it.
I got a chain one summer. Me and my cousin shared the blame. Marty would say the J in the medallion means jelly beans. Stop jocking it. Niggas will see me rocking it, and next week they copping it. That's why I always do the opposite. Cock the grip, aim at the devil, start popping it. Apocalypse, reincarnated, basically God in this conscious shit. Imagine a pastor packing a Glocky clip. Bad boy, 9-6 confidence, ain't no stopping this conglomerate. 1 year later, you in the coffin and they dropping it into the ground. Crown my accomplishments, king.
So again, watching these types of videos, they're dope. I like these types of videos. First and foremost, I don't want to get that misunderstood. The part where they could have helped them is B-roll. Like I tell you guys, I'm putting this in my notebook too. B-roll is something that's so valuable, because them just performing in front of the porch, and then he's bringing in the back, the amount, or the guys that are in the back are different. You could tell maybe more homies are pulling up, and then they're getting put into the shot. You can really do B-roll of like the mailbox. You can do B-roll of like the plant. Get a close up on the plant leaves. Like, you can really B-roll, like how they did the car and how they did the dog, and that's what got my attention. The B-roll of the dog was money. That was beautiful. So had they did more B-roll and slow-mo like that, it would have gave this video so much more character. All right, so let's see. Let's get back into it.
Nobody better than a legend, BL Joe. Nobody better than a legend, BL Joe.
Also, because he's in the yard like that, they could have the cameraman could have got like over to the edge of the gate, or perhaps kind of a little bit towards like the neighbor's gate, and shot from a distance, and he could have looked at the camera from that angle, just to give us a different perspective. Perhaps he could have grabbed the water hose and started watering the grass and rapping. You know, there's other ways to make things interesting, and you don't need a big set, you don't need a big production. You can really make it interesting in the confined and minimized space that you have.
Yeah, so live your life like you only get one. I'm in the future where the realest at the phony is done, where soldiers live harmonious like the loneliest monk, playing out a key probably just to show you what's up.
The people in the background are involved in the shot. They are involved in the frame. They are involved in the program. They're vibing to the music. They're being intimate with the performance. So they're not just like looking around, like acting like they don't want to be there. So they're very in sync. That part is dope.
Cause a lot of things are more than they seem. You toss something next thing you know it morbid's your dreams. Shorties want a Porsche but can't afford the fortune it costs. But to forfeit's the unfortunate loss. You get older then you notice that the hands of time are more than a clock. More like a...
He could have put a chair on the other side of that fence and rap from the other side of the fence. Like, how when somebody comes to your house and you're already on the side of your house, like in the backyard over there by that white gate, and somebody like your homies pull up or whatever, and you just like you grab a rim or you stand up on the fence and you talk over them like, well, wait a minute, he could have did like a little bit of rapping like that. That would have been creative, and that would have been dope, and that would have been relatable. We understand that particular frame. We know that because we either talk through a gate or someone has talked through a gate to us. So that would have been dope.
Watching every move you make till you drop. Stop with the hate. Love is something that we need in the present. Like a new black president. Though the old one was perfect, fuck it, I said it, let it be known. I'm real cause I'm happy I'm home. Not in my own crib, but in the skin I actually own. I'm not factory made, they can't manufacture me. So they package me and say they selling my soul. Telling my folks I'm legendary. Nobody better than a legend. BLU. Nobody better than a legend. BLU. And I'm beyond fame. I'm the fucking villain. Might be untouchable, unfuckable. Nobody better than a legend. BLU. John Barnes.
Also, it reflects the styles of music here on the West Coast. It's not just gangster rap. It's not just everybody's not in one basket. There's a lot of different styles. There's a lot of different people who have a lot of different flavors, man. And there's a lot of people who still carry the hip hop culture, the backpack rap culture. And this is just an idea. I don't know if this guy is like a gangster rapper and decided to do this particular beat, but he just gives me a very lyrical type of energy. He gives me like backpack rap, So this beat is a very hip hop beat. It's a very traditional hip hop beat, hip hop sampled beat. So it fits, his style fits. Had he been, I don't know, man, he could have got away with a lot of different visuals for this song because it's so dope. The oldie sample, it goes with lowrider culture. He could have been in a lowrider. He could have been around some homies. He could have been at the burger joint. I mean, he could have definitely went a long way with this video. But perhaps, he did the best he could. And I think overall, this is a really good, really clean video. There could have been some more things they could have done creatively, but I like the video. And I think I like the video because of the song. The song is dope.
John Barnes.
So overall, I really enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed the song mostly, and I'm going to play it back. I'm going to turn it up, and I'm going to really enjoy the music. It was engineered correctly. It was mixed correctly. It sounded good. It was pleasurable. And to watch the video, it was almost like he didn't really have to do anything because the song carried it. Now, the ideas, the suggestions that I put towards the video was just things that would have made it that much more greater, but definitely that he didn't need to do that. he got away with what he did because the song carried it. Now, had the song had some distortion, had the song been, of low value, of low quality, then the video wouldn't have been great because it's like, well, the song subconsciously, things make us help us create a decision, right? So if the song was trash, then we would have looked at the video like they're just in the front yard and the video and the song sounds like shit, sounds messed up. But because the song was so good, it just kept you locked in because it was just dope and it felt like he was just doing what he was doing in the front yard with a couple of his boys. That's what hip hop is. That's kind of what it is. And they could have taken this particular set, the front yard, and they could have made it great. But maybe next time. And I hope the artist sees this video and he gets inspired to shoot another front yard shot, but add a lot of B roll. Add water coming out the water hose. Rap while you're watering the grass. Rap while you're, you know, at the gate like he was, but maybe saying what's up, like letting one of his homies walk by and saying what's up, like why he's still rapping. There's so many ways that this video could have went up, but I understand it also. It's a mellow song. It's a very soft song. It's a very smooth song, and everybody in the video was just smooth and casually hanging out. So I get that. So I give it 2 thumbs up, man. I like everything about it. It's a cool video. Like I said, they could have added some color grading. If they shot it with a cell phone, then they should have just color graded it to make it look a little bit more like it was not from a cell phone. And if it was from a camera, then they should have put a little color grade on it. Artists, if you're watching, if you come through, tell your videographer to put a little color on it. Learn color grading. Learn what that is. If you did it yourself, if this is your production, learn some color grading because you could have really got away with adding some warmness to this video and it would have really made it look somewhat like a little vintage-ish because you got the Bel Air sitting in the driveway. That would have looked dope, but overall, I give it 2 thumbs up, man. I understand what they were doing. I understand what they were trying to convey, and definitely the song and the sample they used and the way they produced it, the way it was engineered, it's all sounds great, man. It kept me locked in. And right after this, I'm gonna play it again and I'm gonna turn it up because I have studio monitors in my office with the 8-inch subwoofer, so it gives me really good balanced quality. So I'm gonna be able to enjoy the song. So you guys go follow the artist. I'm gonna put his IG in the description. And if you guys have any comments, any kind of feedback, or did you take something from this, drop it in the comments and let us know, man. If you have a artist that you want me to review, go on ahead and drop it in the comments. I'll be more than happy to. I don't care if they rap, if they use a cell phone microphone. I don't care what level they're on. You put an artist down here, I'm going to review him, all right, or her. So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe. Do all the things that you're supposed to do on YouTube. You guys already know the drill. And we'll see you next time. All right. Thanks for watching. Peace.